You're about to listen to TADPOG. Tyler and Dave play old games. It's a comedy video game podcast. We would like to stress that the hosts are not experts and are really just very crass commentators. Seriously, this is an explicit podcast that happens to talk about video games sometimes. So please enjoy this pretty okay podcast with Tyler and Dave.
Hello, Internet, and welcome to a sports broadcast. No, it's just two old guys playing old games, but it's a sports game. So.
TADPOG Sport Broadcast Network.
Yeah. TADPOG Podcast. Tyler and Dave play old games. We're doing a sports game. So thanks for the download. If you want to stop here, I understand.
Yeah, right? Tell your friends, download, don't listen. It's fine.
Yeah.
I got to be real with you. This is like...
They got a weird goof at the beginning, and then you just stop.
Yeah. This is probably the least amount of effort I've put into researching a game in a really long time. I even put less effort into researching this than I did World League Soccer.
It's just so far out of our depth.
And it's also Brett Hull hockey.
Yeah.
And it is straight up like a hockey game.
Yeah,
it's
Brett Hull hockey and Brett Hull hockey 95.
Right. So we do get to do both of those.
Yep.
Because the randomizer chose Brett Hull hockey 95, and then the tablet, the spiritual tablet said, "Oh, there's another one of these."
The randomizer's Moses told us.
Right. Yes. Man, what would the randomizer's question mark commandments be? Like the number changes each day.
Yeah, it's always different. Yeah. How many commandments today? None? Cool. How many tomorrow? 140.
Do you have the randomizer app? You need to check it every day to see what the new laws are.
It's like being in a cult. It always changes to keep you in there.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm Dave, and here's my review of Brett Hull hockey. Close your eyes. Imagine a hockey game on the SNES. That's Brett Hull hockey.
Yep. Do you know who Brett Hull is? Look like every other white sprite in the game.
I didn't know who he was until this game.
Yep. Well, before we get to just the deepest dive into Brett Hull.
Yeah.
Not even his game, just into Brett Hull.
In him. In the Brett Hull. I have a problem saying Hull.
Hull.
I have a problem with vowels sometimes. Okay. And Hull is like one of those where it's like, I just feel like every time I say Brett Hull, I'm saying
Brett Huell.
The Brett Hull. Oh, I like that. That'd probably work. Huell.
So I'm your bearded host, Tyler, and Jack walked across the room the other day.
Hey.
Just out of the blue. Like he'd been taking 2 or 3, steps here and there. And then like Melissa just like turned around and he just walked across the room.
Blink, I'm gone.
And then was very surprised.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It got real.
Yeah.
So do you have all the baby proofing like stuff now?
All the surfaces have foam on them.
Requisite spikes and
yep. He's got his Mega Man helmet and there's spikes everywhere.
Awesome.
I put a big like duck shaped soft thing on the faucet.
Duck shaped soft thing?
Yeah. Well, now our bathtub faucet looks like a big soft duck.
All right, that's kind of fun.
Under hole for the water.
I'm sorry, an under Brett Hull.
Yeah, it's got a cloaca
Nice.
for all things duckage. Otherwise, just working.
Yeah, you're working.
Yeah, it's getting busier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to do some stuff this week. That is outside of my job description, but
don't you love that?
Love it. It's perfect. Henry, we're recording a little bit late today, and if you're listening, you don't realize that. Well, maybe I'll just publish the episode a couple hours late so that everybody can feel the ramifications of us recording late. Because Henry shit on the floor.
I'm glad you said that when I was taking a drink.
Yeah. So you sent me a message saying you need to push recording back a little bit because of work. And I was like, yeah, no problem. Henry just shit on the floor. It's going to be a minute.
Henry also pushed it back.
You're right. No, he did the opposite of pushing it back. He let it fucking drop. And it just wouldn't stop. It was just like it was like a drop. And then it was just like, once it was...
So it was like liquid shit?
No, it was like...
rabbit pellets?
No, God, I wish. It kind of was like yogurt consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like 2 girls, 1 cup. Like that.
That's a very apt description of what this was.
Link in the show notes.
No, it was a disaster. I was in...
so I can link Henry's poop, NSFW, in the show notes.
Well, the reason I bring it up is because the floor turd is a tried and true Tadpog tradition because of Harold Arthur's floor turd that Sandwich Pope Phil sent us a very long time ago. Before we had met him or anything. It was just...
Back when it was a risky maneuver.
Right. It was an unsolicited turd pick is what we got from Sandwich Pope Phil.
Streaked across his floor.
Yeah, right.
Not just mounted there, but streaked.
I was in the office at the house working, and then I just hear all of a sudden, Mom! And it's like, oh, no, that's never good.
Well, he didn't say dad, so.
Yeah. No, he didn't. But this was one of those where it's like the tone in his voice was like, I better go check on what's going on. And then, so I walk in, I swing the door open. Henry is facing me in the doorway. He's got his underwear pulled down to his ankles and his legs spread apart. So he's standing as like he is, I don't know, like some kind of like laboratory beaker or something, some kind of vial. And then he like looks at me and he's like, I'm sorry, I had to poop. And I was like, I looked down and sure enough, there it is. The 2 girls, 1 cup.
In between like the door and the toilet, like you just couldn't make it.
Yeah, pretty much. But see, the thing was he was playing in the bathroom. So it was very much I was like, dude, you were right here, man. You like when you feel like you gotta go, just stop, man, and just go.
You see that Daniel Tiger, stop
right
and go right away.
No,
Dad, you ever seen an episode of Seinfeld where Kramer knows he's about to run out of gas, but he just keeps going?
Of course I do.
It's a rush.
Of course I do. Yeah. So anyway, that's something apparently that's never been an issue before, but holy God. So, but the thing was what I meant earlier by it's like it never stopped is like it was not just like gross. It was like, I mean, it fucking stank. Like Nikki and I were like, what the fuck? Like, what did we give him that like made that smell? Cause it is like real bad. And it's, he's 5. So it's like, I don't know. I don't expect like,
what we wouldn't give to have Ein right now. Just go at it, boy.
Yeah, right. No, Clem was in there. Clem kept coming in the bathroom like, hey, you need some help? You guys need some help?
Man, sure could go for some yogurt.
Yeah. So I'm like chasing
dog yogurt, soft stool.
It is straight up like anything that like, it was just horrible because it's just, we're trying to clean this up. Meanwhile, Henry is like embarrassed, obviously. And he probably, if he knew what I was doing right now and sharing the story with everybody, he's like not old enough to really care about that yet. But like, give it a couple years.
When he's old enough to get here after your death,
right?
It'll be real sweet.
Right.
When he's listening to this because he misses you,
right?
This is gonna be real good.
Yeah. Well, but see, the thing is, he's 5, so like he's gonna forget about this because this isn't like a big deal to him. It's just
we don't know what's permanent or not.
Right?
Yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you online? I don't know.
We don't know. It's not. Trust me, because like 10 minutes later, he was just like sitting watching a video.
Why does it smell in here?
Right?
Jesus, Mom.
So yeah, I'm like constantly like having to like stomp at Clementine to get her out because she totally is just like, yeah, look, I'm just here to help. I'm just checking things out. I'm normally not, in the bathroom, but just checking things out.
I won't roll in it and then just press myself up against the walls like some sort of weird prison artist.
Man, I remember one time, you might remember this, Mark. Maybe you don't, but when Nikki and I lived above the barbershop in Murray, which was a long time ago, it was our first apartment together.
It's like 2004, probably.
Yeah, 2000. Yeah, somewhere in that range for sure. And, we went on a trip and, someone, he who shall not be named, looked after Ein. And by that, I mean, never came by, essentially. So that checks out. And I remember there was like Ein, he was our corgi for those who aren't familiar.
There's a very old picture somewhere on the TADPOG Facebook group.
Oh, yeah, okay. I forgot about that.
Yeah, like you're holding up a pack of Mondo with me petting Ein in the background.
Oh, yeah. Wow. He was alive when we were doing the show. That's fucked up. That's a reminder that we've been doing this for a minute. Jesus Christ. He was like, he got some shit in his like butt fur and like apparently had pressed up against the wall. And there was just like this heart-shaped shit decoration on the wall at about like knee height.
You like my stamp, Daddy?
Right? No, he was like, when we got home, he was like, it was like we released him from prison or something because he was like, oh my God, you guys are back. But yeah, so yeah, Clem definitely would have done that. But like with Henry, it was like we got it cleaned up off the floor. We chased Clementine out, and then it was like, man, it still smells. And it's like Henry got like on the toilet, and it's like he's like trying to clean himself up. Meanwhile, like I'm taking care of Clem, keeping her out. Like Nikki's like cleaning the floor, right? And it's like, fuck, man, it still smells like a hot dookie in here. Like this is not helping. Like it's somewhere. It's somewhere. We don't know where it is because we can smell it. It's somewhere. So Henry gets done, and it's like, by done, I mean there's like a bowl full of toilet paper, like unflushable.
Yeah,
so it's like, all right, let's fish about half of this out.
I've had to have talks with Ken about that as well.
So yeah, standing there with toilet paper, wet toilet paper in my hands, flushing the rest of it down and being like, dude, you can't do this much toilet paper. Flush it all down, still smells. And it's like, you have to get in the shower. And he's like, okay. So he gets in the shower.
And there's the rest of it.
There's the rest of it. Washes himself. Does a bad job, apparently, because when he gets out, it dries off. Sits on the towel. Leaves a streak mark on the towel. And it's like, God, dude. Like, seriously? It's still there? And he's like, I'm sorry. And it's like, it's fine. It just sucks real bad that you didn't poop on the toilet when you felt like you needed to. So, yeah. We got it. We got it, though.
Yeah.
We got it.
Casey was telling me about his son, who is about Henry and Kenna's age.
Yeah.
And he walked by his son's room, like, this story that happened a few months ago, and he walks by his room, the door shut. He goes to open it.
That's never good.
And it's locked.
No, that's horrible.
And he just calls for his son, and he's like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Open the door. No, it's okay. Open the door. He opens it up, and like, yeah, there's poop everywhere.
All right.
So he picks him up, takes him, washes him off, has a talk with him about it. He just, I'm sorry, I had to go, I had an accident. It's like, okay, washes his clothes, washes him. They go about he cleans the room, goes about the rest of the day. And then that evening, when he goes to tuck him into bed.
God, don't do this to me.
He's hit with
I'm gonna find more,
shit smell. And he's like, what happened? And he leans back, and he just sees like just shit streaks all up and down the comforter. And it's like, what happened? Did you wipe your ass with your comforter? Like, a lot? Yeah. Why didn't you tell me when I was cleaning everything? Oh.
Yeah, well, at least there's that. I didn't have to deal with that, so that was nice. But man, it was just like, I was super grateful that you were like, hey man, can you push it back like 30 minutes today? It all worked out.
Yeah, it did. Well, speaking of having to poop, we do have a hot sauce here to try.
Yeah, we do.
So courtesy of, I believe,
Nathan Eaton.
Yep. So we have a bottle of world-famous Ricky's Louisiana hot sauce.
Ricky's.
So this is Billy Mitchell's hot sauce.
That's Billy Mitchell's hot sauce. Have you ever had it before?
I have not.
I haven't either.
He had to even steal someone else's name for his hot sauce. Didn't expect Billy Mitchell, one of the most narcissistic people I've seen.
Yeah.
Name his hot sauce after someone else.
I don't know why he didn't name it Kill Screen in 6 minutes.
Yeah. Fuck Steve Wiebe, Louisiana hot sauce. Fuck the makers of King of Kong for portraying me as such a villain.
Yes. Yeah. Did you hear that he got his records like reinstated through Guinness? I don't think Twin Galaxies has accepted that.
Oh, so he's just gonna just find another workaround. Okay.
Did you see his PDF like proposal for like his innocence, where it had like scantily clad women on the cover? And I want Billy Mitchell and Joe Exotic to meet up. Is what I want. Like,
I want Billy Mitchell to be Joe Exotic's next husband.
Yeah, right. Please, it'd be like the Real World. Like let's cast our own Real World.
I still love that one audio memes again about Joe Exotic being Steve Irwin's Wario.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty fucking perfect.
It's amazing, and does make a lot of sense.
All right, so I've got some. Still left over from Tadpog Prom, these Zapp's spicy Cajun craw taters.
I've been noshing on these. They're still good.
They're still, they've been good for a while.
They're plenty good.
Got a good little dosage here. It smells potent.
Does it really? Yeah. It
smells like maybe a hotter Tabasco.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's Louisiana style hot sauce. It's going to be a vinegar base.
Which, I mean, I was from Louisiana, but we've got the worst hot sauce.
I don't love
Louisiana
a vinegar-based
hot
sauce.
Isn't. I mean, I like vinegar-based things, but I don't know. Like, I love vinegar-based barbecue sauce, but I don't know. Hot sauce.
I like mustard-based more than I like vinegar-based barbecue sauce. Give me a good vinegar coleslaw. I prefer a vinegar coleslaw over a mayonnaise coleslaw.
See, I don't like coleslaw, but maybe I've never had a vinegar-based coleslaw.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's it got in it? Chicken, seafood, meats, sauces. I guess those are the things it's probably good for.
Winning.
World famous Ricky's, Louisiana hot sauce. I'm kind of I'm curious what kind of peppers are used.
Probably cayenne peppers.
Ingredients: aged red peppers, distilled vinegar, salt. What is it? Xanthan gum.
Xanthan gum, a thickener.
And granulated garlic. It's just red pepper.
Okay. Give it a shot.
All right.
Ricky's.
Okay. I actually like it better than Tabasco.
Mm-hmm. It's certainly in the vein of Tabasco, but yes, it is better.
But I think it's better. Tabasco is almost like...
It tastes like
pepperier.
It was a MAME tobacco.
This is a ROM.
Tabasco. Yeah, this is a ROM of Tabasco.
Right. Okay. Now we can say that we've tried Billy Mitchell's hot sauce. I'm surprised I didn't have any American flag on it. There's
there's nothing that would indicate. Like,
there's no retro gaming.
The chicken isn't wearing a tie.
Nope. His name's not on it anywhere. I guess maybe it's smart. I don't know what's the story there. I think he just bought it. I think he just bought
stole someone else's again.
Yeah, right. And I don't think he made it. I think he just bought it because someone was asking him that when I saw him in Chicago at that arcade expo, and they were asking about his hot sauce, and like someone said, "Do you have any that I can buy?" And he said no, which seemed really odd to me that he didn't bring hot sauce because you'd think that
he'd produced one out of his pocket.
Yeah, right, exactly.
$400.
Yeah, right. Or
$20 if you don't buy it directly from him.
Sure, right. They just wheel it in a dolly. That'll be $4,000, sir. No.
I mean, I could probably make a pretty good coleslaw out of that.
Yeah, that's a good, that hot sauce is a good, just keep around to put on chips and things.
Yeah. Yeah, or pizza. Like, it's a good, not too intense. It's not. It's pretty flavorful.
It is flavorful. It's not hot, but it's on the same level as, Sriracha or Tabasco.
Yeah, I'd put it more, maybe in the click below those.
You think it's not, you don't think it's as hot as Tabasco? I haven't had Tabasco since, high school. I used to have a Tabasco shirt. How cool is that? I was pretty neat.
I don't think it's as hot as Sriracha. It might be on par with Tabasco, maybe a little less.
Yeah.
Tabasco surprised me the last time I had it.
Really? Yeah, maybe was it like Tabasco, Triple X or something? Or
it just said IHOP back when we had one of those.
Oh, yeah.
I just man, I really do not like Tabasco.
Do you like hot sauce on your eggs? That's why people places.
I like hot salsa on my eggs. I want some chunkiness.
Yeah. that makes sense. I'd probably like that a lot better.
Runny
than hot
eggs and a
sauce.
chunky salsa.
Yeah, I don't like hot sauce on my eggs, really. And I like hot sauce, but yeah, it's just too much liquid stuff.
Or huevos rancheros, so like a thicker.
Yeah. No, those are great. What do you think about Frank's Red Hot?
I like it more than Tabasco.
I love Frank's Red Hot. It's so weird because it's like a basic ass hot sauce, but it's like it's good. I love it with like chicken strips and shit like that.
A little
like,
nice heat. It's good.
yeah, Frank's Red Hot is like a go-to.
I like to mix that or sriracha with blue cheese.
Oh, see, I would try that. I'm not a blue cheese fan.
Blue cheese has a completely different flavor profile when you add those two.
I bet. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I'd try that. So what do you just and then it's like a dip or something?
Yep.
Or yeah, okay.
Yep. Blue cheese dressing, like a chunky blue cheese dressing.
All right, okay. Well, Paul Newman? I don't know if Paul Newman does that.
Paul Newman, you know, chunky Paul Newman cheese. Open wide for chunky Paul Newman.
All right. Well, Ricky's hot sauce.
I am glad to have tried it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Nathan. If you were to give it a beard, what kind of beard would you give it?
What's a pretty okay, kind of goes everywhere beard.
Okay, so not a Billy Mitchell.
Not a Billy Mitchell. That's a more sinister beard.
Sure. Maybe a John Hammond.
Yeah, a John Hammond. That's pretty good.
All right. Because Billy spares no expense. If you give it a pair of glasses, would you give it my fogged up glasses?
See, but I love your glasses. I think you have good glasses.
Well, thank you. They're just fogged up right now. They're very, very condensated.
So they have to be very
good
good for me to give it Dave's glasses.
Okay, I see. But they're okay. That's fair. Thank you. That means a lot. How about the dead possum?
It's like Josh's glasses.
Well, you say you don't like Josh's glasses?
Glasses, they're pretty general, pretty okay.
I don't think that I've seen Josh in glasses.
It's been a minute since he's worn glasses.
In a while.
You don't see it very often.
Yeah.
It has to be whenever, like, that rare window when he's peeling his 3-month-old contacts off of his eyeballs.
Yeah. Nikki's got to get glasses or contacts, one or the other. So, yeah.
You excited about that?
Not at all, no.
Oh.
When
that's something new to come on.
What?
Something.
Well, who wants a shield? When Henry...
No, but you do it and then make her drive to work and work all day.
Henry had to get his eyes checked for kindergarten, and she hadn't had her eyes checked in years, even though it was like every year I'd be like, I just got my eyes checked. Well, I shouldn't say every year. Every time I get my eyes checked, I'm like, you should probably get your eyes checked. And then she did, and now I regret it.
You only like fucking sighted girls. Well-sighted girls.
I just know what it's like to like not have my glasses, you know? Like, I remember I started wearing glasses in fifth grade, I think. So I was getting headaches and stuff at school.
Well, I've just lost mine, so.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning you lost your glasses. That's not good, because glasses ain't cheap.
No, they were expensive.
Yeah.
No clue where they are.
Yeah, glasses.
I mean, it's about time for me to have my eyes checked anyway, but.
Yeah, it had been a couple of years since you had those. Yeah.
Well, you want to talk about a little bit of Brett Hole?
Not really, but
Huel.
We can if you'd like to.
Brett's Hole.
Brett's Hole. Let's talk about Brett's Hole.
Brett's Hole.
How many... Okay, so let me ask you this.
Famous Bretts?
How many famous Bretts can we name?
Oh, Brett Hole.
Brett Hole. Brett the Hitman Hart.
Yep. Isn't
Brett Michaels?
Brett Michaels.
And I'm done.
One of the Flight of the Conchords. One of them is a Brett.
All right,
it?
Brett Concord.
Brett
probably.
Concord.
Is he the hip hop?
I think it's Jermaine and Brett.
The hip hop eponymous. Probably, or the rhinoceros. Which one? Which one is Brett?
Brett Butler.
Brett Favre.
Brett Favre.
Brett Butler, man, nice pull, man. Okay, so the pharmacist on
Brett Hole 95.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the pharmacist on when you were ranking Dave's last night in Twitch chat, you mentioned Dave Thomas, and I asked you which Dave Thomas. and you said the Wendy's.
Square Patty.
Right, the Square Patty, Dave Thomas. Wasn't the pharmacist at Grace Under Fire, is that actor's name also Dave Thomas?
I think you're right.
And I think I just know that from the Yata, the Yata music video.
He was WKRP in Cincinnati. Like he's one of those people.
Nikki likes that show, but I've never seen it.
I haven't either. I just know like that was like that whole group was John Candy.
Oh really? Interesting.
Rick Moranis.
Yeah.
I think they all. Like,
I didn't know he was.
That was like their a comedy troupe.
They
were a part of.
I see. Interesting.
I think could be wrong.
I mean, maybe Dave Thomas is Canadian because they're Canadian, right? John Candy.
They blend right in. You can't even
Canadian,
tell.
Right? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. If I were Canadian right now, I'd be bragging.
Yeah, that's true. It's kind of like you're like in Handmaid's Tale. You're very proud.
Yeah, I'm running into more Canadians now, like on Twitch and stuff, and like they're all pretty great.
They just don't want to say you're American.
They're all pretty great. I got any more Bretts?
Just the Bretts I went to school with.
Do you so is there a name that you think is more confused with another name than Brett or Brent? Because I feel like that is like, I don't know because I'm not a Brett or a Brent, but like I always feel like that is a thing where it's like that. I feel like that
Tyler
name gets
and
confused.
Taylor.
Tyler and Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see,
I get that a lot.
Do you really?
A lot.
Well, see, I don't know that I've met a man named Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
And I've only met probably 2 women named Taylor. It's not it's like I've known more people with the last name Taylor.
Yeah, it's probably just the more,
yeah. What about Brian and Ryan? Those probably get mixed up a lot.
Yeah. All the girls and all their A names, they just all kind of smush together whenever they're being yelled at.
Oh, the girls here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melissa and Alyssa.
Famous Bretts.
All right.
Found on the web.
Dave and Maeve.
Let's see how we did. Yeah, I get that all the time. Brett Butler at the top. Well done. Brett Hall, number 2.
All right.
I'd like to play Brett Butler hockey at 95. Is what I would like to play. Brett Ratner.
Brett Ratner. Okay.
Brett
Favre.
Brett Hundley. Don't know who Brett Hundley
No clue.
is. Let's see. Brett Hundley is he is ranked number 9 on the list of famous people named Brett. So I don't know why he's 5th on this list, but he is an American football quarterback. Brett Dalton.
Probably another football player.
Brett Dalton.
I feel like I remember seeing B. Dalton in fantasy football.
B. Dalton. I don't know. Let's find out. Man, I don't know any of these people. I'm scrolling through here. Brett Dalton is an actor.
Wow.
Yeah. He's 36 years old.
Okay. All right.
Brett Lee, the cricketer.
The cricketer?
The cricketer.
Oh, okay.
I bet he knows what a crumpet is.
That's like the Indian version of the Rocketeer, the cricketer.
He's Australian. Yeah, he's Australian.
Oh.
Brett Hundley. Another Brett Butler. A baseball player.
All right.
Brett Lowry.
Lowry.
A baseball player. Brett Keisel. Just pretty much if your name is Brett and you're famous, there's an 8 out of 10 chance that you are
a sports player.
You're an athlete.
It's an athletic name.
It is. It's an athletic name.
Brett.
And then we, of course, got platinum member Brett.
Brett Miller.
Mm-hmm. He's on this list, ranked number 12. It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
I'm not on this list.
You're right. Neither am I. So, Brett Hull Hockey. I want to express, the amount of love that I do have for NHL 94 on the Genesis.
That surprises me to hear.
I played the shit out of it over at Brandon's house.
I remember that.
He had.
I remember you saying that.
I fired up the emulator to play it a little bit.
Oh, okay.
To compare it to this.
Yeah.
I love the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
I love the Nintendo Entertainment System. I think Super Nintendo is my favorite system of all time. When it comes to sports games, man, it doesn't fucking touch the Genesis. It doesn't.
And I'm okay with that. It doesn't have the blast processing needed for high octane sports games.
Yep. And it shows. Playing like how much smoother and just better that felt to play. Because in comparison, this game is just sluggish. Turning is a chore. Like, I'm with you. Like, I played. Doesn't take you long to realize, like, fuck. It looks good. Like, it has a lot of cool options. Like how you can change, like, your defensiveness, your aggression, all that kind of stuff. That's cool.
Yeah, it has a coaching mode where you can do that. You can
I
assign
like
points.
that. I think that's a cool selling point. But the game in itself is not fun enough to dedicate to that, especially when there's this on the Genesis.
Yeah.
And it's different. It goes from the overhead view, like you have like, it's more like it plays like a Madden football game. The one for the Super Nintendo. The one for the Genesis has a side tint.
It's got like an isometric.
Yeah.
I saw a video of the Genesis version of Brett Hull Hockey 95. Brett Hull Hockey did not come out on the Genesis. It was canceled for the Genesis. It was intended to be released, and then it only came out on the Super NES.
Okay.
But
what am I thinking?
95 did. Okay. So apparently the first one did well enough where it's like, okay, it got on the Genesis as well. And I didn't play it, so I'm glad that you did. But yeah, I saw a video of it, and the view is completely different. It's like isometric instead of like a vertical, straight on viewpoint, which it is on the SNES.
And then the NHL 94 is more of a overhead as opposed to this somewhat weirdish third person stretched view.
Sure, yeah.
So,
do you have a preference? I personally don't care.
Because I loved NHL 94, I have to go with the overhead view.
See, I think I like overhead better too, just because it's like those games tend to be more arcade style, like hockey for the NES, like, like ice hockey.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, I don't know. That's more my speed than anything that involves like a camera behind a dude's shoulder or something.
I mean, a hockey game for someone like me who had never really played hockey. Like, okay, so...
But you're a Blues fan.
The NHL 94 got me to appreciate hockey because I was over at Brandon's house for several days. He was over at his dad's house. So it was just me there with his Genesis. I played the shit out of Streets of Rage 2.
Yeah.
I played that over and over, every mode, got tired of it.
It's very good.
It's a very good game. And then I played the shit out of that Evander Holyfield boxing.
Yeah.
I played the shit out of NBA Jam.
Yeah.
Until I ran out, without somebody to play it against, it loses, you can only play it so much. So then it's like, fuck, all right, I'm going to play this hockey game. And I played it until I got it. And once I got it, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I legitimately enjoyed it. I've never enjoyed a hockey game since. Even like none of the ones for the Super Nintendo, nothing I've ever played. No hockey game has ever been as fun as NHL 94 on the Genesis.
Have you played a modern day hockey game? I'm just curious because I have not.
I have not played a modern day hockey
game. I haven't. Like the most recent hockey game I played has probably been one of the hockey games that we've covered on this show. I have no idea what they're like now. They're probably impossible to play at this point. Just like baseball games. Every time, like, I'll get an itch every 5 years. I'm like, I'm going to buy a baseball game. And then it's just like, because like I got the show like maybe 5 years ago or something. So fuck, I'm due. I'm due to get another baseball game. But it was just like, I can't play this. I cannot play this. I can't hit any of the balls. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
This is not like that robot baseball for NES.
No. It's just too much.
Base Wars. That's what it's called.
Base Wars. We'll get to that.
But yeah, this game just, I don't know, because I didn't really learn the positions. I just knew kind of where to skate, what to do. I learned like hat trick and slap shots and shit like that just from playing that game. I didn't have the internet to go look on to learn anything.
Sure.
But I ended up having a lot of fun with it. So basically that is always my bar for an enjoyable game. But this doesn't touch it. It just doesn't. It looks good on paper. It's got a lot of cool qualities.
Yeah.
It's slow, it's sluggish. I think the Super Nintendo, I don't think you can have just a super great sports game on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
It's just not made for it.
I'm a bad judge, man, because I don't like sports games.
Yeah.
I mean, like, every time we get a sports game, it's just kind of like, well, my opinion doesn't mean anything.
It's hard. It really is. It's hard to say anything about it. It's hard for us to do this because it's not either. I love that. That's why I love having Dennis on for football games.
Oh, no, the Madden episode was fantastic for sure. Yeah, man, it was great having him on. But it's like, when it's just you and me, it is straight up just like, I don't know. I don't know.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, right. It wasn't horrible. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Better than street hockey.
Definitely better than Street Hockey 95.
Yeah.
Yes. There is, well, I have a little bit of development history or some information about the developer. So it was developed by Radical Entertainment. Does that ring a bell at all?
No.
Radical Entertainment. So Radical Entertainment developed the following games. Mario is Missing for the NES. Wayne's World for the Game Boy and the NES. Bebe's Kids.
God.
In the same year, they developed Brett Hull Hockey.
This is like fucking Wisdom Tree.
Yeah, here's another hit. Barry Bonds. MTV's Beavis and Butthead for the Sega Genesis.
Wow.
In my opinion, the lesser of the two, I think. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I get them mixed up. Mario's Time Machine for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Again, came out the same year as Brett Hull Hockey. And then from there, in 1995, the only game they developed was Brett Hull Hockey 95. And then after that, a bunch of the Power Pigs of the Dark Age for the Super Nintendo.
That's porn.
So it's porn. Excellent.
Yeah.
Then actually, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm a Power Pig.
Are you a Power Pig? Let's see. They did.
That's gonna make Melissa wet just listening to this episode.
They did the Independence Day game, which I didn't even know was a thing. Came out on Windows, PlayStation, and Sega Saturn.
It's just a punch simulator. One punch for Will Smith.
It's Welcome to Earth, the simulator. And then they did some NHL games. They did MTV Sports Snowboarding in 1999. Jackie Chan Stuntmaster in 2000.
Just sort of mainstreamish pop culture bullshit.
Pretty much a lot of licensed stuff. Yes, except for James Cameron's Dark Angel.
I feel like I very vaguely remember that.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I think it's Jessica Alba.
Is it really?
I think Dark Angel is Jessica Alba.
Let's see. You're right, dude. Wow.
I vaguely remember that.
It's based on a television series, Dark Angel, created by James Cameron and Charles H. Egley. Stars Jessica Alba in her breakthrough role. Nice. All right. I think the first time I remember seeing Jessica Alba was probably Sin City.
Sin City.
Yeah. Almost said Sim City.
Yeah, but no, I built Jessica Alba in Sim City.
Right.
I weird signs during the Sim City.
You're right. That industrial district, though. They also did The Simpsons Hit and Run, which is...
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, I've never played it, but it doesn't look...
I've played it a little bit.
It doesn't look terrible.
Yeah.
And then they did Crash Tag Team Racing. They did that Scarface game in 2006. And
good time for a Scarface game.
Yeah, totally. And Prototype 2. And then that didn't do well. And then they essentially, since then, have been support for Bungie for Destiny.
Okay.
So they're still around.
Man.
And the rumor is Brett Hull is hidden somewhere in Destiny. It's your job to find him.
He's Master Chief. Once he takes off his helmet.
Yeah.
That whole 94, 95, that's kind of it's a weird time for me because I was into that game at Brandon's.
Yeah, NHL.
Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, which I still haven't seen any of the other movies. I've seen the first movie.
Yeah. Man, I love the shit out of Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
That's whenever I was going through my phase of writing hockey short stories, and I read like the Mario Lemieux autobiography about at the book fair. Man. I had a weird little hockey phase there.
Yeah. I wish you had one of your short stories.
Oh,
Do you remember like the gist of any of them?
Well, I remember that it was written in style. There's this book I loved called Jake's Journal. So it was all written. Basically, Jake had done some sort of minor crime, and part of his sentence was the judge wanted to see him writing in a journal. He sent him to like live with some distant member of his family. He had to keep a journal of what he was doing every day for a year.
Okay. So essentially, you wrote the Diary of Anne Frank, but in hockey form.
Right, exactly. my middle class white boy hockey fantasy, Anne Frank's diary.
I have Brett Hull hidden in my attic. The Vancouver team came over today,
and it was all about me projecting myself to be an amazing hockey player in like 3rd and 4th grade.
So were you like present day? Were you like rookie? Like were you like rookie of the year style?
Yes,
okay.
It was 100% rookie of the year style.
Okay.
No accident though. I was just that good.
Right.
And I dominated my Pee Wee hockey league.
Well, of course, you're rookie of the year.
Ended up playing in some sort of a tournament. The prize was getting to play one game with a professional team.
Okay, like on the team.
Yeah.
Alongside them.
Yeah.
I'm assuming playing another professional team.
Right,
Yeah.
and I won. And I got to play, and like I did like really well in the professional game.
Okay,
but because I was so young, I couldn't join just yet. So I got a bunch of like scholarships or something.
Okay,
to college.
All right.
Yeah.
Man, this is an experience I've never had. Like, I feel like a lot of boys have this experience, right? They have like the sports fantasy experience. To me, it's surprising to hear those words come out of your mouth. Like truly.
Yep.
Because like, I thought you were like me and had like zero sports ambition.
Oh, I got over it.
Yeah.
I got over it real quick. Once I actually played a sport, started playing basketball, I got over it all real quick. Because then my 3rd grade teacher would read them every Friday to the class.
Oh, so this is like 3rd grade. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you were definitely too young to know any better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Have you thought about picking it up now?
No, it was 4th grade. It was 4th grade. 3rd grade was my bad year. 4th grade was my good year.
3rd grade was your bad year?
I had that.
You had a bad phase?
The teacher was fucking terrible.
Really?
She and I butted heads constantly, and like it was a whole ordeal.
Yeah.
Like that was the only year my parents had to come to the principal's office. We had to go back and forth with this teacher who she accused me of things. I accused her of picking on me, and it was just like it was a really weird back and forth where like this middle-aged woman just did not like me.
I thought that my 1st grade teacher didn't like me, Mrs. LeCornu. I know, what a great name, right? Like my next not Piggy Palace, my next Call of Cthulhu character is going to have the last name LeCornu.
LeCornu, I don't even know you.
Doesn't it sound made up?
Yeah, it does.
Like maybe she was like witness protection, right? Yeah. But I thought Mrs. LeCornu hated me because she always shouted. I didn't know this when I was in 1st grade, but we had a kid in the class who was hard of hearing. So she was constantly, in my like very sensitive soft boy mind, was like, Mrs. LeCornu is mad all the time.
I have offended this woman.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am shamed.
I am shamed. Yeah, and then Mrs. Bradley was my 2nd grade teacher. Miss Bradley was hot.
Yeah?
Yeah. Mrs. Bradley, like that's the first time I think I remember like in my boyhood being like, oh, maybe I get this women thing.
Huh, all right.
Yeah, but like not really understanding, but definitely like
I'm gonna push my worm down into my pants.
Yes, yeah, pretty much.
I don't think I had any hot teachers in elementary school.
Yeah,
don't think I even had any in middle school. Remember that one art teacher,
right?
That I just gave a massage to basically the whole semester. Right. She was attractive.
It's a long ass massage.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a long, entirely inappropriate massage. Like looking back on it, like,
oh yeah,
what the fuck? Like I was rubbing her chest and shit, just like while she was like playing Kirby pinball on my Game Boy for like the last hour of every school day for a whole semester.
Yeah, she was essentially your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your teacher was essentially your girlfriend. You know how like I've never had a work wife, but that is a phrase that I hear a lot. And it's like, it comes up in like sitcoms and shit, but it's like, she was essentially your work wife,
man,
but in school form. She was your teacher wife.
My teacher wife. Like I can imagine like Hey, Kenna, what'd you do at your first day of high school? I massaged my teacher for 55 minutes. I got an A.
Teacher Wives. That'd be a great show. I'd watch. Actually, no, I would. I don't know.
And she did also have. She got remarried like every year of high school and had a different name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so
she found happiness and it was you. And then you went on to sophomore year.
Oh, I'd still see her and she'd tell me how much she missed my massages.
Would she say that? That seems like a weird thing to just. Would she say that openly?
It's real weird.
Would she say it openly, like in the hallway, like, "Hey Tyler, miss your massages"?
Whenever we would go to like my friends and I would go to her art room, she only taught like art 1.
Yeah.
Which was huge. So that's all she could teach. And then once I moved on to art,
wait, back that up. It was all she could teach? Is it because they were like, this woman's predatory? We can only give her one class.
Well, she had
but we owe her.
We owe her. Like, I don't know. I mean, I also massaged her for a while, so we probably need to let her stay.
I mean, the superintendent massaged her. We can't get rid of this
She's
woman.
very massageable. No, she taught like 4 art 1 classes a day because it was everyone took art 1.
I see.
And then once I took art 2, 3, and 4, I had a different teacher who was the opposite of her.
So you had to take an art class?
No, I just liked it.
Oh wait,
I think everybody did have to take art 1.
Interesting.
Maybe that's it.
Interesting.
Yeah, you had to take art 1.
It was like an elective for us kind of deal. Band, like every year, band kind of knocked everything else out. Would have loved to have taken art. Would have loved to have given a massage, but But there was band. At least there were blowjobs on the bus and band.
That's true.
I mean, I wasn't getting them.
I mean, I heard that teacher fucked a student like our senior year, so who knows?
That art teacher?
Yeah.
What?
I know, crazy, right?
That's unbelievable.
It just took a hotter student than me. I reached my keep. How attractive for you, Tyler? You could almost massage my boobs. Right. It's fine. That's as far as you're getting, though.
I'm gonna
fuck the hot kid, though.
I was about to ask if you felt betrayed at the time.
No, got an A and have to do shit.
All right. Okay. All right. That seems like you have a healthy attitude about it.
Yeah. It was weird though.
Yeah. No.
Hindsight 2020. Yeah. That was weird. It was real weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, look, if I hadn't been in second grade and,
like I could have like, we need to have her on we'll have her on the show.
Perfect.
It'll be like whenever Frasier goes back to his piano teacher that he had sex with.
Yeah, of course. Let's get her on. Do you have her number? Let's call her.
I'll just go start my massaging hands will just find her.
Yeah, when we get her on, you definitely have to massage her the whole time.
No, Melissa, trust me, it's for the show. Yeah, it's fine.
It's a goof. It's fine.
This now like 70-year-old woman, it's fine. Let's see. One thing I did like about Brett Hull Hockey 95.
We're back on that? Okay.
95, because you showed the file sizes at the beginning of your Twitch stream.
Yeah.
That they're exactly the same.
Identical.
The games are pretty much exactly the same, except 95, which this was cool. It had play-by-play announcing.
Yes.
Which I thought, okay, I have not seen this in a game yet on Super Nintendo. I like this.
By a guy named Al.
Who's apparently famous.
Yeah, I don't know his last name, but some guy named Al, play-by-play the entire
Al
time.
Borland's the only famous Al to me.
Yeah, it was probably Al Borland.
And Big Gay Al from South Park.
And you can call me Al.
And Al Knutson, a local actor.
Yes.
So that's about it.
But it was totally one of those where it's like they just recorded each thing separately. Because you know how we always have that joke about we're going to have an episode of the show where we don't actually record it. It's just going to be like pre-recorded snippets of things we said. Like, hello, internet, and welcome to another episode of Tyler and Dave Play Old Games. That's what it was. It's like, in the past 244.
Up to center man.
Right?
Deflected to left 41.
Yeah, but they tried.
Yeah, it was still something. Like I was like, okay, this is actually kind of cool.
There was an unreleased version of this game for the Jaguar.
Ooh, nice.
Which
have He was DLC in whatever weird fighting game they had.
Man, I wish I could.
No hockey gear, no pucks, though. It's like Shaq Fu style.
Yeah, totally.
Just to do with the blonde mullet.
Yeah. Do you know? You probably know a lot about Brett Hull, right?
I don't.
Well,
He was
that segment.
He was off my radar. I knew who he was.
Yeah.
I think I just basically picked the Blues because I was also trying to get into jazz at the time, so it made sense for me.
It does make sense. Is that also why you like the Utah Jazz?
Everything's weird. Well, I just think the Utah Jazz are a great team. Like Stockton and Malone, that's fantastic. I identify with John Stockton.
So it was just a bonus.
Yeah. They were the closest local team at the time, so I was like, all right, Blues, that's my team. I gotta have a hockey team. I'm a hockey guy now. That's my team.
This was pre-Preds.
I knew more about the Penguins than I knew about the Blues, just from Mario Lemieux.
All right, the Penguins. Who? Pittsburgh?
Yep.
All right. Thanks, alliteration, for helping me guess that one. How many hockey teams can you name?
Shit. The Kings, the Oilers, the Red Wings.
Right, I need to know their cities too. Detroit Red Wings,
Detroit
LA
Red Wings.
Kings. What was it? The Houston Oilers? That's a football team, right?
Could be.
Or was?
I don't know.
Did they start as a football team and then they were bad at it and they converted?
They went
to
with
a
Barry
hockey team?
Bonds and just switched sports.
But the whole team.
Pittsburgh Penguins. St. Louis
So
Blues.
the mayor of Houston's like, well, I polled everybody and we like having a team.
We had a real cold year this year. We're just going to do hockey. It's fine. Put on your pads, guys.
And then that worked. And they were like, okay, we're done.
I could be totally wrong.
No, I don't. Look, you know more about it than me.
Some other hockey teams.
There's a fair chance we're both going to be wrong about a lot of shit.
New York Rangers.
Who is the Mighty Ducks?
The Anaheim
Ducks. Okay.
Because I remember I was very excited and they sucked really badly.
Yeah. That almost got me into hockey for a minute. And then I was like, wait, I haven't even seen the second movie.
Yeah. Okay, let me watch the second movie, then I'll watch some hockey.
Yeah. I had a Detroit Red Wings t-shirt for a really long time.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever see that one?
No.
That was one of my $1 buys on eBay. I got that one for $1.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
Wore it out until essentially the decal on the front separated from the shirt. It took the fabric with it.
I had a Red Wings, like Kevin Smith style, huge oversized jersey.
Yeah.
That my dad got me at a yard sale. And it was my post hookup, here you can wear this in the morning shirt.
Yeah.
And it got stolen from me from my crazy ex who broke into the house.
Crazy
and stole
art
it.
teacher.
A crazy art teacher.
Well, that sucks that got stolen.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah.
Really liked it.
I got to say, like, I don't know anything about hockey, obviously, so I especially don't know anything about the Detroit Red Wings. Do like their logo, though.
Yeah.
I like their logo, yeah. And the colors. Like, good colors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strong colors.
Strong colors,
Yeah.
those. Yeah, maybe that's all the teams I can name.
We mentioned the Nashville Predators earlier.
Okay.
They're easy because they're nearby.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about them.
Yeah, I think that's probably all I can name. I haven't really even looked at hockey in fucking forever.
There's a Chicago team in this game.
Yep, because I also played against them.
Because I was told that
and they're a lot
worst.
better. They're a lot better.
Yeah.
Looking at their stats, it's like fuck. The Blues for Brett Hull being in this game. The
Being
Blues,
the titular character of the game.
Blues fucking suck in this game.
Yeah. I played as the All Madden team.
Perfect.
Yeah, I did the All Stars.
The All Gretzky's.
And it was pretty much like I was playing and it was like, man, this is pretty easy. And then someone asked me, is 99 Wayne Gretzky? And I hit pause, like, I don't know. And then looked, I was like, oh yeah, he is. That's probably why I'm doing really good.
I think Brett Hull, the only person to outscore Brett Hull was Wayne Gretzky.
Oh, damn. So Brett Hull was really
Brett Hull's
good.
very good. He's very, very good.
This
He's
isn't
just
like a joke game. Like,
no,
he's
good. He's just kind of overshadowed by Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of videos of him drunk.
Of Wayne Gretzky drunk?
No, Brett Hull. Yeah. And I will say this, Brett Hull, a couple years back, drunk, pretty much reminds me of Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah, sadly, he doesn't have a cameo. Otherwise, that would have been pretty good.
There are a lot of, like, if you go on YouTube and just put in Brett Hull drunk, there's a lot.
Put that in the show notes.
There's a lot. He's a dude who looks different in every photograph I see him in. And it's because
I feel the same way about Wayne Gretzky.
See, I couldn't tell you. Like, if you showed me photographs of like random people and Wayne Gretzky, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
He looks like a Parks and Rec character.
Like in what department? Animal control?
No, he's not that. Okay. More like he'd be like the only good one in sanitation.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. I don't know, man. I have no idea what he looks like until right now. I had no idea who Brett Hull was and had no idea what he looks like, but I still couldn't pick him out because it's like every photograph I see of him is like taken in a different period of time. And it's like, cause this game came out like 27 years ago or whatever.
Oh, fuck.
And it's just like, I don't know. And then like, even like his sprite and, even his sprite in Brett Hull Hockey 95 is like a poorly lit photograph of him in like street clothes and a vest. He's not even wearing like his hockey gear or anything like that.
Why does he always wear his hockey gear?
You would think in the game he's going to wear his hockey gear.
You have an identity. Put it on. Look, we walk around in headphones all day.
I get if he's in a Dairy Queen ordering a fucking Blizzard, but it's
cold in there. Wear your hockey gear.
But in his video game, I feel like he should be wearing something at least hockey adjacent.
Yeah.
Even a shirt that has the name of his team on it. But
a shirt that says hockey on it.
I assure you, I am a hockey player.
Hockeyist.
So
puck jockey.
They didn't own the license to team names. So on the box art for Brett Hull Hockey, you see Brett Hull in his, I'm assuming his Blues jersey with like the logo like photoshopped out. So it just is like this big blank white space on his chest.
Yeah, but it has all real players in it, but none of the team names, right?
Right, just the cities. And because they got the license from the Players Association, which honestly I think is, look, as a guy who is not into sports games, I feel like that's more important. I feel like it's more important to get like the stats and the names of the players.
The city is sufficient.
Right, because you can figure it out unless you're me and you're like, Chicago had a hockey team.
The Bulls can't skate. Right? This is stupid.
The Chicago Bulls.
Chicago Geese. They're probably Geese Chicago. They can go on ice.
You got the Bears, you got the Bulls. The Chicago Bottle Rockets, the hockey team. Yeah. And also, dude, the intro music to Brett Hull Hockey 95 is like, the composer was like, fuck, dude, I love Guile's theme, but I can't just straight rip it off. I got to change like 2 notes. That is very much what it is.
It's got the first few notes of the Queen's
We Will Rock You.
We Will Rock You.
Yeah. Like during the game. Like when they, I don't know, the puck drop.
Yeah. Done.
Yeah. Right? Well, you saw what happened.
Any more, we pay for it.
Yeah. You saw what happened to Vanilla Ice. You don't want to fuck around with the Queen song.
Yeah.
And then in 95, they've got an animated Jumbotron, which I think is weird to say, but I think it's a nice addition because when you score a goal and just
Jumbie
Brett Hull
the
Hockey,
Jumbotron.
Yes. Yeah. When you score a goal in the first game, it's just a still shot of a large man with his arms raised up. And it's like, okay, I'm assuming that's a fan.
I know one thing weird about the Genesis version that I noticed was all the players mobile. So I didn't pay attention to the others, but I just remember the audience was just a still sepia tone of a crowd all the way around, as if they are frozen in time.
Yeah.
And only these hockey players are forced to exist and play in eternity.
Well, yeah, their fate is determined by the outcome of this game.
Ah, all right.
Yeah, it's a time gamble.
Perfect.
Yeah,
love
famous time gamble.
Yeah,
classic.
Doctor Who was in that.
All right. Okay, so I was going to ask you, if you and I were to put together a hockey game, and we pulled characters from all kinds of different universes,
but no hockey players.
No, yeah, I feel like it's cheating if we use hockey players.
Okay.
Also, we couldn't do it. So
Okay.
I'm thinking something like Smash Brothers, but like for hockey.
Okay.
what universe would we dip into, or would we pull from different? We should definitely pull from different universes.
If Smash
right?
Brothers style, it's got to be from different.
And have themed teams, right?
Okay.
Like you could have the Doctors, which are all like doctors from Doctor Who. They're a team.
Okay.
They're very good, I guess.
Pretty good. Well, some of them. Like William Hartnell, who's like 70-year-old man. Like, probably not going to be wonderful.
He's a Time Lord. Age doesn't matter. They got like 2 hearts. It's fine.
That's true. He'll probably be okay.
One blows out. It's no big deal. He's just one of us. I'm just trying to think like what would get me to like really get into a hockey game. Like really get into it.
Like if a Mario hockey game?
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Mario skaters, icers.
I'm surprised. Yeah, icers. That's pretty good. That's probably has an implication that we're not aware of. But icers definitely sounds like something illegal. Like
they kill children.
Yeah, but I guess they don't have that because they've got strikers, which they really haven't done anything.
Which is just hockey on grass.
Right?
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same thing.
All the same rules, just no sticks.
Pretty much. Less fighting.
Your legs are your sticks.
Yeah,
That's the only
right.
difference. Grass and leg sticks.
I heard there was fighting in Brett Hull hockey, but I didn't see it.
Nope. Don't know how to initiate that or anything. Yeah.
And no one initiated it with me. And I feel like in a hockey game,
no one initiates a fight with me.
no one went into a penalty box the entire time I played the game. Now, granted, you can turn fouls
You can turn stuff
on and off. But even when I turned them on, it was just like there were 2 penalties and both were icing.
Yeah.
Which I kind of understand now a little bit, thanks to Twitch chat.
Yeah.
There are different zones. There are 3 zones, right? Hockey seems to be like obsessed with the number 3, right? Because there's 3 periods, there's 3 zones. A hat trick is 3 goals.
Okay, so we know that Valve does not like hockey at all.
No.
Wah, 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 wah.
Half-Life 3 is
Slam!
a hockey game. Are you like chomping at the bit for Half-Life 3? I know a lot of people are.
I have not played
not.
a Half-Life.
I played the first one and I liked it. And then I didn't play the second
there's
one.
Half-Life Alyx now. That's pretty close.
Yeah, the VR, the VR stuff. Yeah, I haven't played that. I haven't played any.
No Team Fortress 3 or
Yeah.
Left 4 Dead 3. Or...
Team Fortress 3 would be a real tough sell after Overwatch, I feel
Yeah.
like. Because like when I played, the first time I played Overwatch, I was like, all right, they took Team Fortress 2 and made it like super better.
Like, we'll just sell old games at increasingly cheaper prices. We're good. We're fine.
I don't know that they're good. Yeah, I don't know that they're good.
Yeah.
I think, because like Epic and all that. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like Steam's probably good in the regards where it's like, they're probably not going anywhere.
Yeah.
But I think like
A lot of people have these money pits well established.
Yeah.
They're not going anywhere.
I think the people who are 20 years younger than us, though, like I think Epic is like their Steam.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Damn.
It's just like I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't even have the Epic store. And
Those
they give
kids all in their tip top ticks and their epics. Tip top epic.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Henry asked if he was like yesterday. He was like, "Can I install TikTok?" And first of all, I was like, "On what?"
Sure. Go ahead, son.
Oh, your mom's old iPad that you dropped so many times that all the colors are inverted now? Sure. Knock yourself out. And no, but secondly,
Here, I'll even open the Play Store screen. Go for it.
secondly, I was, yeah, man, the first time because no one told me that happened. So like I picked up his iPad one day and I was like, am I tripping? And then, but secondly, it was like, no, man, you got to be like way older than you are right now for TikTok. Because I've seen what's on TikTok and it ain't for you right now, buddy. And Ken has told me there's bad words on there.
Yep.
So it ain't,
Yeah.
it ain't for you. Not right now.
Say fuck. Look at this blue fucking dog.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
This is part of the Brett Hull is part of the Games with Personality series from
All right.
from Accolade, the publisher.
Accolade.
Al Michaels is the name of the guy calling the shots, I guess, or commentating on the game. It is hockey with an attitude, according to the back of the
I
box.
think all hockey's hockey with an attitude.
I think this is probably not the least amount of attitude I've seen in a hockey game, but it's on that scale of least amount of attitude. I didn't get in a fight.
There's no Joshua Jackson like trying to build team morale. And
who's Joshua Jackson?
He's the main character in Mighty Ducks.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got to get back on this Mighty Ducks train.
Dawson's Creek.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
All right. Vanderbeek?
Vanderbeek is. I mean, they're two sides of the same coin. Joshua Jackson and James Vanderbeek.
I thought that in general,
they don't want each other's lives.
No one does. In general, I thought this game looked okay. Both of the games looked okay. I thought the music was actually better. It was better than I expected. There's not much music to it, but it's better than I expected. I thought it was better than like Madden music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which, like, to be honest, I don't feel like is a really high bar, but you know, trying to rip off a Street Fighter song is like something.
We call it Queen Fighter. Well, do you have any achievements?
Yes, I have a couple that came in from Twitch chat. I have one called Brett Simpson. In order to unlock Brett Simpson, you have a shootout at the end of a game and tie it on purpose, like Bart and Lisa do in the Simpsons episode, Lisa on Ice. Which I forgot about that episode even existing. It's a season 6 episode, but when I saw that achievement, I was like, yeah, I guess I'll watch that. And then when I watched it, I forgot I had seen it before a long time ago when it first aired. Forgot the entire like main plot of the whole episode, but remembered like me fail English. That's impossible. The Ralph Wiggum line. Watching like it's weird, man. Watching Simpsons episodes like 20 fucking years like after the fact, it's like it's a weird experience because it's like I'll forget a whole bunch of things, but it's like that one thing thing I'll remember. So that achievement came in from Quizmaster Bovine Bear. Next achievement I've got is hiding behind your accolades. And in order to unlock hiding behind your accolades, use the tagline "Games with Personality" because you know they're so ugly.
Oh,
you remember that song, Mr. Personality?
No.
Oh boy,
I don't.
Look that one up. That was probably, if I were to guess, something that came out when I was in 6th grade.
Okay, so I was in 3rd grade. I didn't know what music was.
This was like when I was
outside of the cathedrals.
Yeah, I was coming online at that point. As far, like with music, you know.
Yeah.
6th grade was like the Columbia House year. That was the Columbia House summer. I didn't own Mr. Personality, which I think is the name of the song, but I did listen to it on the radio. I remember that.
Okay. Recorded off onto your cassette player?
No, I didn't like the song. No, I just remember the song. Yeah. It's weird because it's like, I remember like, okay, so my dad had a country phase, like for sure. He had a strong country phase that was probably the summer between 5th and 6th grade. And I remember taking so many fucking road trips and like just so much country music that I don't really remember like who or what any of it was. It was like the worst country. It was like definitely country of that era, like of the early 90s.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, bad stuff. That achievement came in from Edgelord Kyle. I've got another achievement, Got My Wings, which came in from Poor Swine. In order to unlock Got My Wings, win a full season as Detroit.
Okay.
Or go down on a girl with her period.
Perfect.
There we go.
Red Wings.
Red Wings.
Nice.
Next achievement.
Or Got My Oilers.
Yeah.
Eat a girl's ass after she works out for 3 consecutive days.
The way you laughed, I was like, is this going to be an art teacher comment? 4th achievement coming in from Cthusiast Jeff is the Brett Porno Hole. And in order to unlock the Brett Porno Hole, score a hat trick using Brett Hole.
Okay. All right.
Tyler, do you have any achievements for this game?
I've got 2.
2. That's good because we have 2 different games.
Yeah. My first one, I've got Hull Ain't Got Shit. You unlock Hull Ain't Got Shit by playing as any team and shutting out the Blues.
Okay. Which happened to me. The computer did that to me when I played as the Blues.
The computer unlocked that.
Yeah, definitely.
Gretzky is Life, my other one. You unlock that by playing as the Kings against the Blues and scoring every goal as Wayne Gretzky.
Okay. That one's probably easier to do.
Probably. So I
came up with one.
Okay.
It's called You Miss 100% of the Shots That You Don't Take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott. And you do that by getting to the end of this episode that we're doing right now.
Nice. Nice.
So hang on, everybody. You're
almost there.
You're about to unlock an achievement. I got some questions for you.
Hell yes.
I got some questions for you.
Give them to me.
First of all,
my no hole.
First of all, let me just shout them into your no hole. Does this game belong on the TADPOG Top 100 Super Nintendo Games list?
No.
Does it belong on the bottom 100 games?
No.
I agree. This is definitely in that no man's land. This World War I no man's land. Between the good trench and the bad trench.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
the corpse of Brett Hull hockey lying out there.
Somewhere out in the middle.
Gas stricken. How much do you think this game is? We can do them one at a time if you'd like. Or you can take your pick. Would you like to guess how much? They're pretty much the same.
I would
pretty
imagine
much the same. If you were to ballpark it, on average, how much do you think you'd pick up Brett Hull hockey and or Brett Hull hockey 95 for? Loose?
$7.51.
Tyler, actual retail value of Brett Hull hockey loose on average, according to PriceCharting.com at the time of this recording, is $4.85.
Man.
95 is a little more expensive. It's $6.16.
Okay.
I feel like that is due. I feel like if you're going to get one of these two games, spend the extra $1.50.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself and get Brett Hull Hockey 95. Both of these games new run about $32.
I mean, that's not bad for collectors. You'll buy it eventually.
I might have it. I don't know. I didn't check. I was too lazy to check because it was like, it's a hockey game. I know I have some hockey games. Pretty much any sports game I get in a lot, which I haven't bought any SNES games for like several months. COVID happened and it was like, nope, not going to buy any more Super Nintendo games for a minute. For several different reasons. First of all, I don't want any like delivery COVID. And second of all, it's like, I gotta put all this money on my mattress.
Yep.
But I know I have, like, anytime I get like a lot and there are inevitably sports games in there, I'm just like, clean them, don't pay attention to them, put them on the shelf.
Yep.
So I have no idea what I have as far as sports games go, but I got a lot of them.
Cool.
Yeah. Tyler?
Yes, Dave.
If you were to give this game a pair of glasses or a beard, you get to pick which one you do first. Probably a beard because that's the one we do first usually.
Okay.
What kind of beard would you give it?
I would give this the collective beards of the team from Iceland who are the villains in the Mighty Ducks 2.
Ah, man, I got to see this movie so I can get in on these references.
Got that knuckle puck, dog. You gotta.
I'm familiar with that reference. I've heard you say that several times. And
Keenan is all his cinematic glory.
yeah, Keenan's good.
Keenan's very good.
Yeah, Keenan's good. He's like the second longest running like cast member in SNL,
I think he is
if not the longest. He is the longest running.
He beat Tim Meadows.
Okay, all right, there we go. I think he's great.
Yeah, I do too. I love Keenan. Keenan can add him to any skit and it's better.
Yeah, that's true. Not like a big force. You know what I mean? He's like a spice.
Yeah. His facial reactions are a perfect spice.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Tyler.
Yes, Dave.
If you were to give this game a pair of glasses, that sums up how you feel about it. What kind of glasses do you think?
I would give it the glasses of that curly-haired ginger kid who I think just had like a handful
freckles?
of lines. Yeah,
Sandlot.
in
Sandlot
Ducks
kid.
1. Yeah.
Right? He was the one in
Was he in
Sandlot, right?
Sandlot?
The catcher?
No.
Different kid is in Mighty
Different
Ducks?
kid.
I thought it was the same kid.
Different kid.
Gingers all look alike to me.
Fine. Blake takes that personally.
Actually, that's not true because we've discussed this on the show before.
Remember when Blake was in the Sandlot and the Mighty Ducks?
What do you think he did with all his Sandlot money?
World of Warcraft.
We've had the conversation before a long time ago on this show where it's like there are definitely two categories of gingers.
Men and women.
We've grown as people, I see.
Because all ginger women are hot and men not so much.
I don't know if they're all. I mean,
well, you're right. They're not all, but it is more likely for a female to be attractive as a ginger than a man.
Because, well, don't sell yourself short. I'm
a day walker, so it's fine.
You are like, but what I meant, because you were like freckleless. You know what I mean? You're like
showing your hand about how much you've seen of my dick, Dave.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot. I haven't seen a lot of your dick.
You're freckleless.
Is that where you keep them all?
That's where I keep all of them.
They've amassed. Your dick is just orange.
Yeah. It looks like an old banana.
Man, I don't know what happened to that traffic cone. Who put that in the microwave?
And dropped it in the floor of a barber shop.
But you're generally, I have more freckles than you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not super freckly.
Yeah, you're not at all.
No.
You're like.
And my hair is darker. My beard is red.
It's dark. It's like you're like an auburn-ish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself a ginger?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
I mean, I saw the sunburn, so I feel like you could.
Oh, yeah, I'm fair skinned as fuck.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it, everybody.
All right.
Thanks for hanging out.
You got any more questions at all?
Nope.
Anything from the Prime Inquisitor?
Oh, yeah, I do have that. I do have that. We do have a quiz, which came in from the Prime Inquisitor.
Hell yeah.
Ross Rachel Green, from across the seas. I don't know if this is Bret Hart, Bret Michaels, or Bret Hull related, but I hope that it is.
I hope it's, all the Bretts we know quiz.
The title of this quiz is Games Named After People or Some Shit.
Okay.
Was there a Bret Michaels game?
No. Was there a Rock of Love? There's probably an online Rock of Love game.
There probably is at least a Rock of Love Palace chat.
Like a flash porn Rock of Love game.
Probably fan made.
Yeah.
By Bret Michaels.
Supposedly he fucked every single girl on that bus.
Yeah. Does that surprise anybody?
Only a little bit.
That they would do it, or
that it's like, I guess they were all there to fuck Bret Michaels and not just like try to win money. Okay. You think one of those girls would have been like, gross, I just hopefully wanted to win some money.
I mean, I think that money might have been involved.
Well, yeah.
Not to say that it was that money directly exchanged hands, but I do feel like if you are on a show that is essentially centered around whether or not you're going to fuck Bret Michaels, I think you've already made the decision in your mind that you are willing to fuck Bret Michaels.
And he wore the bandana as he fucked every single one of those women.
Yeah, Snatch the Bandana is actually the name of the Bret Michaels game. It's a VR game where you try to grab it off his head. He just slaps your hand out of the way.
It's like trying to feed the blob a ketchup jelly bean.
All right. Ross says, it seems like in the 16-bit era, anyone who was mildly good at something got their own licensed game to sell shitty games to idiots. I think that's true.
How very British of you.
I think that's true in this era, too. It's just all mobile games.
Yeah.
I know, and I say that because I know you played the Kim Kardashian mobile game.
Way too much. Way too much.
Puzzles and Empires, starring Kim Kardashian.
Shit, I'd buy that Kim Kardashian expansion pack.
Puzzles and Kardashians. Kardashian fighter. Oh, God. Ross continues, I know I am being unjustly angry. It's been one of those days.
All right, Ross. All right.
On the plus
Red
side,
Ross.
Red Ross. That was written backwards.
Reference.
On the plus, I haven't seen that episode of Friends.
It's where he plays rugby and he talks about, remember how when I get angry, that different personality I have called Red Ross?
Oh, no, I haven't seen that.
No, we don't remember that. You remember Red Ross?
No, man, all right. I haven't seen every episode of Friends. And I'm not in a hurry to. That show is okay. I feel like that show is okay. It's just look, man, I was from an era of Seinfeld versus Friends, and it was, I mean, they were pitted against each other, I feel like.
Once you finish Seinfeld, it wouldn't be a bad thing to play in the background while you work on your cartography.
Yeah, I guess I could do that. But
I guess I could do that.
But I could also like rewatch Frasier or like,
Okay, do Frasier first.
Like some good shows.
Do Frasier and then do Cheers. So you appreciate Cheers more and then do Friends.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. And I got to get all through The Simpsons too.
Oh, and
there are
Simpsons.
a shitload of Simpsons episodes.
You want to
straight up haven't seen.
You want to get current on The Simpsons?
That would be pretty great, wouldn't it? It would be a thing.
That would be a thing.
That would be a thing.
I agree. That would be a thing.
That'd be a thing. Ross continues, on the plus side, I splashed out on a mechanical keyboard that makes a pleasant tappy tap sound. Splashed out? Like,
I guess that's
jizz on it?
A lot.
Oh, okay. All right.
Jizz. That's what the British call it.
You and I, you and I have.
I'm gonna splash on your chesticles.
We have very different
on your
keyboard
chest
experiences. Your chest biscuits. He splashed out on a mechanical keyboard that makes a pleasant tappy tap sound when I type, so that's keeping me going. It's the little things.
Mm-hmm.
So here are 10 people that got their own licensed games. The questions relate to the people, not the game, which might make it easier, but likely not.
Okay. All right.
I'm not going to lie. This one is going to be rough. But if you can guess the person, that's enough to get the point. Are you ready to begin?
Oh, I'm ready.
First question. This software programmer shares the name of a television producer who worked on Friends and is not related to Frasier or Miles.
Miles is what you put down?
Yeah. I'm assuming
Niles?
I'm assuming you meant Niles.
Frasier or Miles? Removed.
Doubt?
That is like the Patton Oswalt question about Chekhov setting the sun. No, or Sulu. No. If some of you find the question impossible to answer because Mr. Sulu did not fire the phasers.
I read it as written because I didn't know if he was referencing Murphy Brown.
Oh, does Frasier make a cameo of Murphy Brown?
I have no idea. I guess I'll have to watch all of Murphy Brown.
That'd be pretty good.
That would be pretty great.
A writer on Friends? What was the...
This software programmer.
Uh-huh.
So it's going to be a famous software programmer.
Okay.
So let's keep that in mind.
Okay.
Shares the name of a television producer who worked on Friends and is not related to Frasier.
Stephen Crane. David Crane.
David Crane.
Thank you, David Crane.
David Crane locking it in.
Yep.
Of A Boy and His Blob.
Yep.
Brett Michaels ketchup jelly bean fame. Locking it in. It is 1991 David Crane's Amazing Tennis. I don't know how we would have guessed the name of the game, but we got the guy.
We got David Crane, so that's fine.
Good.
Oh, I guess that's to be a sports game.
Maybe a Super Nintendo game.
Okay, yeah.
That would make sense. Next question. This baseball shortstop was nicknamed the Iron Man.
Ryan Sandberg or Ozzie Smith?
Does he have a game?
Oh, I don't know if either.
What position did Ken Griffey Jr. play?
I don't know. I know for a fact Ozzie Smith was a shortstop.
Well, I can't name you a shortstop and be like confident about it.
I feel like Ryan Sandberg was the shortstop, but I don't remember. But I guess Ozzie Smith is the only one I know was a shortstop.
All right. Ozzie Smith?
Ozzie Smith.
All right. Ozzie Smith, locking it in. It is Cal Ripken Jr.
Fuck.
Baseball. Next question. This retired golfer was nicknamed the Golden Bear, and I often confuse him with the man who played the Joker and also plays golf. So it's either Jack Nicklaus or Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicklaus.
I also get them confused. Jack Nicklaus, going with Tyler. What game do you think he had?
Jack Nicklaus
Golf. Yeah, the PGA Tour
PGA
Jack
Tour
Nicklaus Golf. Locking it in. It is, in fact, Jack Nicklaus Golf from 1992. Next question. This Irish author who passed away in 1912 wrote a famous Gothic horror novel. Was Bram Stoker Irish?
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Was he Irish?
Sure.
Locking it in. Because Mary Shelley's a woman.
Yep.
So, well, it doesn't say if it's a man or a woman. I just inferred that it was a man. That says a lot about me.
But I know it's called Bram Stoker's Dracula, though. I don't think it's Mary Shelley's Frankenstein game or anything. So.
Oh, okay. For the Super Nintendo game.
Yep.
All right. Bram Stoker's Dracula, which I've seen you play, and that looks awful. We'll get to that one eventually. Locking it in. It is, in fact, 1993's Bram Stoker's Dracula. Well done. Next question. This Junior was an American race car driver and two-time winner of the Indy 500.
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Was that Super Nintendo era when he was racing?
Yeah.
It was? Okay.
Yeah.
Dale Earnhardt Jr., locking it in. It is 1994, Al Unser Jr.'s Road to the Top.
Another famous Al I don't know about.
That was the song, You Can Call Me Al, was about Al Unser Jr. Next question. This now bald American tennis player is an 8-time Grand Slam champion and a 1996 Olympic gold medalist.
Andre Agassi.
Yeah, I believe that is correct. What video game do you think he had?
Andre Agassi's tennis.
Tennis? Probably. Locking it in.
Andre Agassi's I fucked Brooke Shields tennis.
I guess that was a thing to brag about at a certain time.
Yeah, back then.
Yeah.
Suddenly Susan days. Yeah, absolutely.
It is, in fact, 1994's Andre Agassi tennis. Next question. This American basketball player was nicknamed the Round Mound of Rebound. Okay, it's Charles Barkley. This does not refer to his later role-playing game. Or, I'm sorry, game.
Charles Barkley, Shut Up and Jam.
Shut Up and Jam. Yeah, which I saw, there's a print ad for Charles Barkley, Shut Up and Jam, and Brett Hull Hockey together.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I think it was like in German or something, which made it even better.
So you get that, frame it, and then get both games and
Have
a
them
little
signed.
shadow box. Yeah, perfect. Perfect.
But they sign each one signs the other game.
one copied.
It's essentially here's an audio meme for you. It's the scene from Predator where they do the flex the flex handshake. It is, in fact, 1994's Barkley, Shut Up and Jam.
Yeah.
We're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
We're doing pretty good.
Pretty good.
Next question. This fisherman won 2 Bassmaster Classic tournaments. The biggest event in his sport. He is one of only 4 anglers to win the event more than once. I expect Sandwich Pope Phil Hawkins had this on his list. All right, I played some of those bass games. I should know this, but I do not know. Something slapping bass, Bill Lambier's combat bass fishing.
Perfect.
Yeah, I don't know. If you gave me like probably 30 minutes and a sandwich, I might be able to tell you.
And a sandwich and a phone in which to call Phil Hawkins.
Yes. Put the sandwich in the summoning circle.
Shit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even forget. Bassin Black Bass.
Bassin Black Bass is the one that
name.
I remember. That is his full name.
That's his full name.
Locking it in. It is Bassin's Black Bass with Hank Parker.
Hank Parker.
The third Parker brother.
All right,
Hank
yeah.
Parker. Do you think he was born Hank or do you think he was Henry?
He was Henry.
Okay.
And went Hank.
And when Hank,
Yeah.
once you go Hank.
Yeah. If you go Hank, you just put it in the stank.
Yeah. Nikki is very concerned that Henry is going to be a Hank. And it's like, well, that's just a risky run when you have a Henry.
Yeah.
And it's like, if he wants to be Hank, he's Hank.
Yep.
What's it matter?
Or just hen.
Just I call him Hen every now and then. He hates it though, so I don't call him that a lot. I don't do it to be mean. I just like it. I just do it to be like,
Just call him Riri.
that's my Hen.
If you don't like hen, you're Riri.
Yeah, a baby.
Baby.
Next question. This former let me start over. This former baseball first baseman was nicknamed the Big Hurt.
Shit.
Probably Ken Griffey Jr. He's the only baseball player I know.
King Griffey Jr.
I have no idea.
Big Hurt.
Big man, Rick Nobleson.
I played first base. I don't know. I'll feel stupid whenever you say it, but I don't know.
You think so?
Yeah.
What are some baseball players?
Robin Ventura. I'm trying to think of any other SNES base. We can say King Griffey. Fuck it.
It's probably not him. He was just a batter, right? They just gave him like a position where it's like you don't get hurt in this position.
You sit on this line.
Equipment manager and batter.
He might have been a first baseman. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just naming one SNES game that I know, but I'm sure there's like a shitload of them. All right. It is, in fact, Frank Thomas's
wouldn't have got that.
Big Hurt Baseball of Frank's Red Hot Sauce fame. Probably. Next question. You like how I said we're doing pretty good on this quiz and it's just tanked?
Yep.
Just took a turn immediately into the lake. We splash all over our keyboards.
Yogurt turtle on the floor now.
Yeah. Next question. This Korean-American comic book artist, writer, editor, and publisher is currently the publisher-in-chief creative officer of DC Comics. I believe that would be Jim Lee.
Okay.
But I do not know of a Super Nintendo game with Jim Lee in the title, so it's probably not right.
I say Jim Lee, fine.
But what would be the game?
Jim Lee, Shut Up and Jam.
It is 1995's Jim Lee's. We got that part. Wildcats Covert Action Teams.
Okay.
Not a big Wildcats guy. I don't know anything about Wildcats.
I've seen it, but.
All right. Next question. Final question. I believe it's just for funsies.
Okay.
Would you rather have a hot, passionate, steamy night of lovemaking with an attractive, feminine girl with a huge cock, or a muscular, mustachioed biker with an immaculate vagina?
So would you rather have Bailey J or Buck Angel? We've addressed this.
Wait, hold up a minute. He did not describe Buck Angel. I don't feel like Buck Angel fits that description.
So read the other description again.
Would you rather have a hot, passionate, steamy night of lovemaking with an attractive, feminine girl with a huge cock, Bailey J, or a muscular, mustachioed biker with an immaculate vagina?
Oh, that's Buck Angel.
You think he's still sticking with Buck Angel?
I'm still sticking with Buck Angel.
All right. Well, I don't like
as someone who, as a heterosexual, despite the penis, I would be more attracted to the female form.
Yeah.
So Bailey J.
I would go Bailey J as well.
Nothing wrong with the other form. If I was gay, maybe I'd go that way. But as someone who's more attracted to the feminine form, and I've got a dick, it's fine. So Bailey J.
I've got a dick, it's fine.
I've got a dick, it's
Put
fine. I
that
can
on the back of the box.
I can deal with it. That's our next TADPOG
You miss
shirt.
100% of the dicks you don't suck. Wayne Gretzky, Tyler Holland.
About Bailey J during a quiz.
No, we leave that part off. It's fine. People get it. People get it out of context. That's the next TADPOG shirt, right?
Perfect. Jonathan, can you draw that up?
I just figured it was like white Helvetica on a black shirt. Oh, God. All right. That's it. Thanks for the quiz, Ross. I feel like that was a good quiz. Except for the miles part.
Yeah. That part you totally fucked up like an idiot. Like a fucking idiot.
Well, you know, on those mechanical...
Miles Crane?
On the mechanical keyboards, they switch the M and the N's. I don't know if you know that or not.
Oh, okay. 24-hour ban from TADPOG for Ross. God.
Just kidding, Ross. That was a great...
Just kidding. 48 hours.
Don't mess with the bull.
Let me know when you finish Frasier.
You can watch it with me while I raise cartography.
Mess with the bull, you watch all of Night Court.
Oh man, I wish that was streaming somewhere. I don't think it is. I would watch all of Night Court. Because I haven't seen it since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I literally haven't seen that since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Probably does not hold up as well as I remember it.
Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't. But
it's still probably
still
okay.
all right. It'd be a good background UO game. UO show.
Yeah. Yeah. The only scene I really remember from Night Court is the Just Ice scene where they're talking to like a ghost, and he says, "What?" They're like, "What do you want?" And he says, "Justice," but they mess it up and think that the ghost wants just ice and there's space in there. I mean,
or the part where that one guy says, "That's a penis."
Yes. Was that Night Court?
I'm pretty sure that was Night Court.
All right.
Pretty sure.
All right. Okay. I'm good with it.
Well, Dave, I think it's time for me to get this batter up. Put one end on the ground, put my other head on the other end, and go wild and crazy kid style to turn my no-no hole into a random direction.
Wild and crazy kid.
Whoa, wild and crazy kids. Say the prayer we all love to say.
It's a good show.
Say it with me. Say it with me. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop. It's so fucking adorable. I feel like we should kiss.
I thought you literally meant say it with me. I know you say that every time, but this time I was like,
was good.
He's talking to me.
Yeah.
We connected over the Bailey J for the first time in years.
Yeah. It's true. It's true.
I got to pray with him. We're different religions. I'll pray with him, though. We both suck Bailey J's dick. I'll pray with this man.
The clock is right once a day, right?
And just for the record, there'd be stipulations. 534. 534, the randomizer is selected for us.
Clock.
Stargate.
Oh.
Spin again.
Roll again. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop.
293.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Man, I thought you were going to go Krusty's Funhouse. I almost blurted it out when you started talking. But it's neither of those games.
Damn.
293 is Legend. Starring John Legend. Probably not. Legend. I don't know.
Just Legend?
Just Legend.
Okay.
Not Legend of something. Not anything else. Just Legend.
Okay. I am curious, though. What does Flopsy say about Brett Hull and Brett Hull?
Oh, that's a good question.
Legend. About legendary hockey player Wayne Gretzky. It's a hockey game.
I gotta be like, that would be like a so ahead of its time move, because I feel like in 2020 you could have a licensed sports game named Legend, right? Yeah. Maybe maybe it's a mobile game called Legend.
Yeah,
where you play as like legendary hockey players.
Legend, where you play as Michael Jordan in baseball.
I never watched any of that.
I watched a little bit.
Right.
I had my baseball phase too.
See, here's any of the sports phases I ever had, except for tennis, because I actually enjoyed playing tennis, but I didn't watch tennis. Mm-hmm. I don't like watching sports. I like even when I was a kid, especially when I was a kid, because I don't even want to play sports now. But when I was a kid, I would rather play a sport than watch a sport.
Oh yeah. I was only into baseball because I like baseball cards. Yeah. I actually like playing baseball or watching baseball. I really like baseball cards.
Yeah. Yeah, I collected baseball cards for a minute.
My dad was like, "Oh, a masculine hobby? Yeah, we'll buy you some fucking Topps baseball cards any day."
Oh, none of these guys have claws coming out of their fucking hands. Perfect. Let's buy a box of these.
Or metal tentacles, wherever the fuck you like to do.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Tennis, I like to play tennis. I never watched any sports. I would just try to like when I think I told this story in fifth grade. Fifth grade was the worst. Because we moved around a lot, it was just like 1 year in Pennsylvania when it's just like, I'm from the South and it's like, don't fit in, like multiple. And it was just like, it was the worst. And I remember just pretending like, all right, just pretend you like football. Like, just pretend you like football.
Yep.
It'll be okay. So that's, I don't know. That just sums up my sports experience.
Yeah, I get it.
Brett Hull, hockey, according to Flopsy, a.k.a. the Ultimate Nintendo Guide to the SNES Library, 1991 through 1998, by Pat Contry, courtesy of Master Mold Mike. Got 1.5 stars.
Okay.
It is an uncommon game.
Okay.
I'm assuming that Brett Hull Hockey 95.
2 stars.
2 stars is my guess.
Yep.
2.5 stars.
I don't think it's that much better.
I agree. I also don't think it's a full star better.
Yeah, no.
But they were reviewed by the same person. So that's good.
Yeah. Some consistency.
Yeah.
Well, our theme song is Moves by Sycamore Drive and check that track on the show TADPOG.com. And I guess I got other stuff to say too. You like our show? Well, we have a Facebook page.
It's okay.
It's all right. We feel the same way.
We've definitely had stronger episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with this.
Let me see what
if I had a good time, I'm pretty much good with it.
Let me see what the ultimate podcast guide to the TADPOG library 2012 to 2020 has to say. 2.5 stars.
2.5 stars?
2.5 stars.
This is a 3-star episode. 3-star episode.
Book says 2.5 stars.
Fuck them. Fuck them. Who reviewed that? You did. Oh, well, shit. Fuck me.
Who reviewed that? Buck Angel, turns out. Should have said Buck Angel earlier.
Yeah.
Could have bumped that up to at least a 3-star.
But hey, we're on Facebook, so there's the TADPOG group. We put memes, episode posts. It's fun to follow. Follow us on TADPOG. But if you're a fan and with the fandom of people who like it and talk about it and have some of those fucking dank memes in there, some of that more private shit you don't want your grandma to see, that's TADPOG Nation.
Some of that private shit.
Yeah.
That's what we should rename the group.
Private
shit.
TADPOG private shit.
Just take TADPOG out of it. Just call it private
shit.
No, grandmas in parentheses.
Those would be 2 good discords on the TADPOG Discord.
Man, people already think that was a nice segue. I'm just going to trample all over. People already complain about there being too many channels on the Discord. I get channel crazy on the Discord.
It's fun. It's fun to make categories.
It's fun to make channels. Yeah.
But hey, do you want to be a good boy or girl, and have your categorized fun? bit.ly/TADPOG podcast.
Yeah. TADPOG Discord. Bit.ly. I fucked it up like a few episodes back, and I feel like I programmed you wrong.
Probably.
Because I said it wrong.
You and my dad.
So sorry.
Program me wrong.
Look, buddy, you don't have to pretend to like football if you don't.
And it was baseball and basketball and girls. I don't know. No, I like girls. No, I like basketball. I'm just joking. What else do we do? Hey, do you want to send us something?
Not much.
Like
like Nathan did.
Let's see.
Or maybe Billy Mitchell.
Or maybe Billy Mitchell
sent
himself.
it directly himself.
I sent that to TADPOG Studios, courtesy of Nicole Nance, P.O. Box 3785, Paducah, Kentucky 42002.
That really explains the dark specter that came out of the box when we opened the package.
A dark wind howls.
Did you know that
one of you will get your scores reinstated?
Every time if someone tries Billy Mitchell's hot sauce, the IRS arrests somebody.
Steve Weeby's Donkey Kong score lowers 100 points.
Steve Weeby literally gets hit with a barrel.
Let's see what else we got. You can call us 270-883-2555.
You can do that, yeah.
But most important of all, we've got that Patreon.
We do. We have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/TADPOG. I want to tell you guys that, so I don't want you to be surprised. I got an email from Patreon saying that they are going to start charging sales tax if you live in certain states. I don't have, which sucks. I know it sucks. I wanted to give you a heads up on that. You probably should have already gotten an email from them about that, but I wanted you to hear it from us as well. So just throwing that out there. We don't get that money. That's just your state gets that money. So I guess if you like roads and stuff.
So I would like to thank the last one I have here is Nick Price for a big bump. I think I said that last week, but why not say it again?
Thank you, Nick.
A new, I feel like maybe a renewed pledge brought back Victor Hart. Thank you, Victor.
Thank you, Victor.
Oh man, coming back, raising it up. A boost by God Emperor Alex Pena.
I saw that come through
shit.
while you were having diarrhea.
Watch out, Grim.
Yeah.
Watch out, Grim.
Thank you,
About
Alex.
to get usurped by the OG. The OGGE. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank y'all. Y'all are awesome. The support really means a lot.
Extremely.
It really means a lot. I'm sorry that sales tax is a thing.
Yeah, I guess it's better than what they did the last time, where they flipped it and charged everybody more, so everybody lowered their donations like Patreon wide.
But they fixed that.
They fixed it, thankfully.
Look, I don't want to shit on Patreon because it's like I remember when that happened a few years back. Even thinking about like switching to a different thing was like, oh my God, no.
Yep.
And like this isn't like from what I've read, this isn't like a decision that Patreon is making.
They're being forced to.
Well, I mean, it's sales tax.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
true.
it's sales
That's
tax.
true.
It's
That's
not
true.
it's not like a Patreon fee.
Yeah.
It's sales tax.
Yeah. That's different. Death and taxes. Yeah. Well, Dave.
Yes.
Do we have any executive producers to talk about?
We do. I have some executive producers to thank. The following people have donated $20 or more a month on our Patreon. And the executive producers are Usurper Grimm, Chicks W. Dixon, Coronavirus Savior Cubicle Monkey, God Emperor Alex Pena, Cousin David Galino, Laud Mulaney Dennis, Zeus Laser, Chase Coburn, Cthusiast Jeff Miners, Platinum member Brett Miller, Brett Miller, Joseph Phillips, famous Brett, not Joseph Phillips, Brett Miller is, Joseph Phillips, Cody Phillips, The Eightfold, Daniel Abernathy, Matt Gentile, aka Gentle G, Magical Sleeper, aka Big Dicked Pie Baker Chris Vaughn, Pinball Archmage Chris Edler, congratulations on your marriage, Drinksmith Joey Webster, also congratulations on your marriage, Sandwich Pope Phil Hawkins, executive producer Dick Dougie, Master Psycho Baron Kevin Link, and Nick Price.
Okay, think of Nick Price.
Nick, the price is right.
Okay.
Done.
Perfect.
Done.
Love it.
Or Plinko Nick, your pick.
Fuck. Plinko Nick's fucking nice. That's fucking nice.
Well, if he doesn't like Plinko Nick, I'll use it as a UO character name.
Perfect.
My thief, Plinko Nick.
Yeah. Man, that's awesome. Let's see. How you want to close this one out, Dave?
That's our favorite hockey player.
It's our favorite hockey player. All right.
I feel like we've done this every time.
Yep.
Okay.
So until next time.
Tropical
Capricorn.
Crumpet, cricket, Casey Jones.
Mario Lemieux.
Who's the chef Mario? There's a chef
Batali.
Batali. There
you
it is.
said that. I was like from Mario Odyssey, where he's in like Cooking Land.
No.
Yeah, Mario Batali.
Mario Batali. Yeah, that's
Yep.
it. There's a race car driver Mario, right?
Mario Andretti.
Andretti. Okay. The video game character, of course, Mario. We should-
Mario.
There's probably a Mario Andretti video game, so we should
I
probably
would
save
think
the
so.
famous Marios that we know.
Okay.
Famous Marios is probably the name of a pizza place also in New York, is my guess.
Mario Lopez.